Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm your host, Money Brown. I am joined by none other than Aaron and Rampart.
Hello. Yeah, he's in the background.
There he is.
He's playing with a bottle.
We also have Leon.
Hi.
There he goes. There's the lion. And Pele.
Hello.
Alright. Now that we got the boys back in town, how you guys been? What you guys been up to?
The boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town. What y'all been up to? What y'all been
We
doing?
chilling, honestly. I hope so. Anyways, I've been chilling at least.
I like how you said you hope so. Like you wouldn't know if you were chilling. Like, you know,
I
it
mean,
seems
I
like
know,
I'm
but
chilling.
I don't know anything's happened with the last like 24 to 48 hours that I haven't talked to you guys. So like, I don't know. You all could not maybe potentially be chilling. A lot can happen in a
There's
day.
a chance.
You
Yes,
know?
possibly.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm drinking some horchata right now.
Well, shut up.
Horchata.
And the cat's getting more and more adapted. He's been sleeping with me the last like 3 days because he like kept crying at my door whenever I would go to bed, and I felt bad, so I just let him in, and I would just wake up and he'd be sitting next to me. So he's
Yeah,
just
it's only
sleeping
you
with
and
me.
him, so you might as well just let him come in.
Pretty much, you know. I just didn't want him to do anything like in my room, but he knows the litter box pretty well. He hasn't fucked up since the one occasion, and
He learns.
I don't know. He seems pretty happy. You know, he's got a little tail up and everything, so he's chilling. Sleeping a lot.
That's good.
Like you said, he's got a bottle, so.
Yeah, I got him toys and shit. He uses a scratch pad that I got him, but fucking the toys I got him, he just was like, no, I don't like these. But the bottle though, he fucking loves that shit. Knocking that shit around learning. Like that.
Is that a toy specifically designed for me? Nah, the bottle is the way to go.
Yeah, it's like,
No beds, we choose boxes. Like.
I don't need your fancy shit, bro. I'm out here with a bottle, bro. He loves it too because it rolls around and shit, and he likes chasing stuff, but I feel like he's still a little afraid of me. Sorry, I was facing away from my mic because I was looking at the cat, so I was very quiet, probably. But he likes chasing stuff, so like it's really cute and everything. But I feel like I still terrify him because I am like 25 times his size. So like, you know, he's probably like, oh shit. I mean, I haven't done anything, so he knows I'm not gonna hurt him. But like, he just sometimes when I'm like playing with him, he'll be like, ah, you know, he'll get scared, you know, because it's like big fucking.
Oh god, giant!
You know, literally. I try to walk quietly because I'm like, damn, I make really loud footsteps, but I can only do so much. And I'm like, today, like the other day, I was like, he's gonna have to get used to it eventually. So he's gonna have to get used to the stomps that I'm gonna make. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? I try my best, but it's like, it'd be like that.
Trying to be respectful.
Holy
of my
shit, it's
little
a giant.
Yeah, he sleeps through everything though. It's insane. Like today, I didn't really have anything to do up until later, so I pretty much slept late in, and like I would wake up every like 30 minutes just because I'd be like, "Where's the cat? You know, is he around? Is he chilling?" And then I would wake up and he would just be sitting there next to me asleep, like out, like unconscious, and then I'd be like, "Oh, he's good." And I did it like 4 or 5 times because I was like, "Oh, where'd he go?" And then he didn't really move. He just rolled over. Like he sleeps so much. I actually was worried, but it's just normal. Like kittens, you know.
They gotta
They'd
grow,
be
man.
like that.
They gotta get their energy.
They be growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's adorable. His orangutan. But I actually I re-downloaded Battlefront 2.
Okay.
Because it wasn't working for me for a long time. It had like a weird bug, and I reset my computer and wiped it and everything, and I reinstalled it just
I
like,
forgot about that.
you know, I want to see if it works, and it did work. So I was like, fuck yes, I've been playing that. Which it's a game that came out in 2017, and it's old, and it's like, yeah, but it's so fun to just get on like a co-op game because just fight the hordes, you know, of these things that are coming at you. So I've been playing that just because I don't know. I've been feeling Star Warsy, you know, honestly.
Oh right, I remember now. I could play Battlefront 2 again if you guys wanted to do that. Cause like,
do you have it on the Game Pass or something?
nah, I just remembered I had it on PlayStation again.
Oh, does
But
it
like,
have
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure
I do
it's
not
cross-play.
remember. But like, I remember. Yeah, I think it is. But like, I remember that like I couldn't play it because it was around the time that like my PlayStation 4 was dying.
Yeah.
So remember, it was like it started like actually overheating and just turning off. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna be able to play this game.
Yeah, I got you.
My poor
I got you.
PlayStation 4. PS4.
Rest in peace. He was a good soldier.
Mine's still going. It gets turned on every once in a while, to play like Assassin's Creed 3.
That was the craziest part. The idea that it was just like, yeah, you know what? I just can't deal anymore. I'm gonna overheat now.
I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired. I can't hold on anymore. And I'm like,
I can't take this anymore.
It's like, you've sold me
run
well,
my
man.
course. You gotta get something new.
I'm tired. War never changes, but I do.
Tell my wife.
I was like, I always have the fucking. Anytime I say that, I'm thinking of the Shawshank, not the Shawshank. The Green Mile. I'm tired, boss. But I've seen that movie in Spanish so many times, and I see the meme in Spanish all the time. In the Spanish version of it, estoy cansado, jefe, and like it just sounds so fucking funny. Estoy cansado, jefe. Because I'm fucking tired, man.
I can't go anymore.
Be like that, bro. I wear my shoes to that point, and whenever it reaches that point, I feel sad. Like, you'll ever wear a shoe? You'll ever wear a shoe to the point where there's a hole in some point in there where you can kind of almost feel the ground? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest. No.
Bruh, it wasn't even because I never had shoes. There was just always that one pair of shoes, and I'm like, damn, I like these fucking shoes. They slip on perfectly. They feel nice. So I would wear them for every other thing that I possibly could, and I walk holes in fucking shoes, bro. I walk them till they're dead.
I couldn't walk holes in shoes, man.
Well, at least there's always one pair of shoes I do that with. Usually, if it's like a really nice pair of shoes, I'm not gonna do that to them because I'm like, I want to take care of my nice shoes, But they're always
usually
like
my nicest
pair
pair
of
of
Vans.
shoes. Like the shoes I like the most, I'd wear them until like they got like unrepairably scuffed because I like usually try to make sure they're clean and stuff
That's
like
what I'm
that.
talking about.
So it's like they'll get like scuffed or something like that to the point that I'm like, I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Like I'll clean it and stuff like that. So it's like,
Yeah.
I literally can't.
I have like right
all
now.
right, I need a new pair now, but
Like,
never till holes.
I have a ton of shoes. I have this pair of shoes that I bought. They're like these Mario Vans that I need to clean the fuck out of them because they were in a box for a while and they got all dusty and they're just covered in dust. So I need to like, I'm probably just gonna throw them in the washing machine with a couple other pairs I need to wash, and then I have some magic erasers. Which, by the way, if you need to clean the white part of the shoe, that nice bottom part of it, Mr. Clean Magic Erasers, or look up whatever the fuck kind of sponges they are. I don't know what they are. I can't remember the name of them. But them shits clean the fuck out of them shoes, bro. The fuck out of them. It's insane, bro. You've never seen a whiter pair of shoes in your entire life. I swear to God.
I need those for some of my Jordans.
I don't really like white shoes, but they have like Mario stuff, and then like they have like the white stuff. It looks so cool, but like they're kind of dirty. I need to clean them up.
I actually really like white bottom shoes, which is
I love them, but they get dirty so
because,
fast. It's such a pain.
Yeah.
It's such a struggle about it.
It's an oxymoron.
I hate it. I love them, but I hate wearing them because I'll buy them and I'm like, oh, this is so cool, and I'll wear them once and they'll get dirty and they'll clean them, and I'm like, never again. I'll put you on whenever I have a house party or some shit like that. You're never going. It's pain.
You are for show.
It's so hard to look at a really
Nothing
nice
else.
pair of shoes and be like, damn, I gotta. Especially here in Costa Rica, there's some times where you're gonna have to walk through the streets and it's just gonna be wet, raining.
It's gonna.
There's nothing I can
take
do.
Damage.
It's gonna take some damage, and I'm like, no,
not like this. Not like this.
It's inevitable.
It's
It is inevitable.
It is. It's why, like, during the winter, here, which is like the rainy season, I will just wear. I have these pair of boots that are like rain hiking boots that are really nice, and that's like all that I'll wear because it goes with long pants, and it's like fuck it, like realistically.
I do
Especially
have a
when
pair
going
of
out.
Vans that currently have I think it's a hole in the sole, and I have no idea how they got that. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to repair you somehow because I don't know how this happened. I genuinely don't know how they happened.
That's unfortunate.
I'm like, all right, these black Tims, they need to go to the shoe shop. There's actually a cobbler near me, which is crazy because I was like, what? I've never.
Really?
It's like the weirdest thing. Yeah, it's just randomly a shoe repair.
My mom would take. My dad has this pair of leather boots that he's had since he was 25 years old, and he has had them resold 3 or 4 times, I think. And so there's a cobbler in Greensboro, fuck, man, it's past a bunch of it's like before, like over the side of a bunch of churches. I want to say behind it where it is, but it's gonna sound racist. You have to go past the whole Jewish academy that's there. There's the academy that's like in Greensboro that's like literally just Jewish. It's the whole thing. Behind that,
if where you're talking about is where I think it is it over by Guilford College?
Yes,
like
there you go. Over by Guilford College.
Yeah, okay, that's the place.
Down the street from Guilford College. Hey, you fucking go, bro. College is shit, bro.
This is just a random cobbler here.
That's the one that mom took my dad's boots to. Funny enough, small world. It's almost like we lived there. Yeah, it's great. I just couldn't remember. I was trying to. I remember we took down one road to get there this one time, and I'm like, where the fuck was this? Because it's past Guilford College. You keep going down. Yeah, damn, bro, that's crazy. That's pretty funny.
I just remember driving past it to go to like AT, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, you went the other way, and then you would run. You would have to turn left to go down the road to get to the Jewish Academy, right? And then we came up the side, which you get down from like where there was like the Zaxby's and that Sheets on that corner. You would turn right and then go like from the Sheets and keep going.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know how you got there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I've gone that way before, and I was like, huh. So this is where this takes me.
Yeah, it's a whole back way to get around. It's a pretty nice way to get around, not gonna lie. I remember when Sean was getting his Eagle Scout thing, his the cathedral that he goes to, like that does the whole thing. They were giving him the award and everything there, and it was really cool. It's like the second or third time I've been to a cathedral in Greensboro, and it was like actually a nice one. It wasn't like ugly. It was like, oh shit, this place is fucking nice. Holy shit. It's a nice ass church. You know? But yeah, funny enough, you know, it's crazy how much like geography you'll remember just from repetitive driving in an area. I haven't been in Greensboro in years, but if you drop me off in those areas, I feel like I could get home, except for if I think there's some areas that have had construction, and that would fuck me because I'd get there, I'd be like, what the fuck just happened? Where am I? It's been a long time.
Yeah, downtown would fuck you up. There's been a lot of construction there.
I don't really I never went to downtown.
Oh yeah,
to be fair.
Yeah, there has been a lot of construction downtown recently for like no reason. I'm just because a lot of times I'm just looking at it being like, what are we even doing today?
Apartments, parking lot, and recently the new outlet center downtown, which is fairly good for performances.
Interesting.
I need to find that outlet center if that's the case.
I think they're trying to gentrify downtown, and I mean that in the nicest way, not in like the you know. They're trying to make it nice because downtown was for a very long time kind of shitty.
Yeah, but the other thing about downtown is just that it's like it didn't have much to do.
It didn't have anything to do. There was one club that I went to, fucking Limelight. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ.
Still there.
It's still there? Holy shit,
of course
dude.
It's still there. It's not going away. It's the only thing that makes money down there.
I mean, I'm just wondering. I was wondering, like, during the pandemic, maybe, you know, the pandemic was rough. No, I mean, a lot of stuff goes down.
Yeah.
Damn, fucking Limelight's still around. I went there when I was in my, early 20s. That's crazy. I went there when I was, 18. Just turned 18. God damn. What a world. What a fucking world.
Yeah, no, people definitely still go to that.
I imagine that's where all the college kids and young people that because you can be under 21 and during the day, I think. So if you were 19, 18, you could go.
You could go in
after I think 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock.
It was after 9 o'clock because they threw us out. I got carded because the person next to me was for sure not 21. You know what I mean? I don't think I passed because I don't think I looked like I was 18. I don't think I looked 21, but she definitely didn't look 21. Oh man. Yeah, little trip down memory lane. What, dude, Amani? Okay, little trip down memory lane, Amani. Do you remember, Amani? This is gonna be a fucking live memory that I just popped in my head. One time, you and me went out, and it was Kayla and her squad and a bunch of people that went out, and we went to this party that was a fucking soap party or whatever the fuck they were called, and we were not prepared for that shit, and we got
I had white ass vans.
I did not. They did not. They told me it was gonna be outside. I did not inform me on what the fuck this shit was gonna be. We showed up in I was glad at least I was wearing some light jeans, not anything crazy. And I was
what? Same. I wasn't wearing anything crazy, but I had some cloth white Vans on, and I walked in and I came out and I looked at my shoes and I was like, They don't even look the same no more, bro.
Bro, I
They're
went
not
home
okay.
and my mom was like, "Hey, why are you getting home so fucking late?" And I'm like, "Look, we just we were chilling. It was whatever." And like she didn't even see me because like I went to the bathroom and I was soaking wet. And I'm like, my mom cannot see me coming home soaking fucking wet.
There's like no way to
no
explain
explanation for that. There's zero explanation for that shit. So I went straight to the bathroom and I had some pajamas that were still there from like when I took a shower. I just fucking threw my clothes into the fucking tub and left them overnight. And then in the morning when they were gone, I fucking washed everything and never told them. Just was like, what? How do you explain to your parents? Oh yeah, just I got soaking wet at this party. How?
They're like, what?
Look, I don't know how to explain.
Where?
And it was like also like in the mid. It was like before it got really cold. It was like October or some shit like that. So it was not super cold, but it was kind of chilly. So it was like we were wearing like
time to be soaked.
Yeah, it was like god damn. I was driving home like bro. I didn't bring a towel. I didn't bring a change of clothes. I just damn like I was like
we were not prepared for this at all. No one told us.
It was fun as it was fun as shit though.
It was
so fucking fun, dude. But it was so fucking funny.
I remember looking down at my poor shoes.
I remember I was wearing like these fucking Converse. I looked down at and I'm like, damn, these shits are never getting worn again. Probably after today.
We both lost a pair of shoes.
I was like, these things are gonna smell disgusting, bro, and the smell's never gonna leave them. I was glad they weren't new.
I like those Vans. They weren't new, but those Vans were nice. I kept them like really nice, so I was like, damn. Goodbye. I've needed to buy another pair, and I just haven't.
Jesus, bro. I remember like the party was it was in like it was in like a bar, but it was like a country bar because there was like horns and shit.
Okay, yeah, it was at Texas Pete's, but it was weird. Okay, so that was
weird because we walked in and we were like, I'd never been to Texas Pete's either.
Oh yeah, that's the first time I had been there, and we was like, because we went back. We had been back, but that day it was a phone party. We was like, okay, I guess it's cooler than we thought.
They do like different things, I guess.
Yeah, and then the second time we went, we was like, oh, this is not it.
It's because I feel like they have special event nights and stuff like that for stuff. Because that was not regular. Texas Pete's like a fucking country bar.
That's what threw us off the second time we went in because like we was like, oh yeah, the first time we went in it was like a phone party. They was playing hip hop.
Yeah, because it was a club. We got there like a little. We got there like like maybe like 30 minutes before like the thing started and like everybody was pouring in and like you and I were sitting there like, yo, does this place look like a club where you have a phone party? But there's like a lot of college kids and people wearing like clothing. And Amani and I were like, a lot of red flags were kicking when I saw a lot of people wearing like beach stuff. And I'm like, motherfuckers are wearing shorts and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on? And then like the lady at the front was like, y'all are dressed kind of heavy. And I was like, what is going on? I literally asked her, I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean by this? What do you mean?
I need you to run that by me again.
And then she just said, go on through. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what do you mean? Anyways, very fun party, very fun event. I got grinded on by three.
I actually hate the club location because I used to live right next door to it.
Damn.
And a lot of the drunk people want meander and knock on my front door because they think I'm part of the club.
Jesus.
How does that happen? I know where your house is in comparison. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
Before I moved, before the current living area, I lived there. And a lot of stupid people kept walking in front of my household and think I'm part of the club.
Jesus.
Again, they're dumb, they're drunk, and they're really just lit. So, like, yeah, just get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn, you fucking kids.
Oh, no. It got to a point where they became aggressive. I actually started keeping the shotgun next to the door.
Oh, fucking children. Drunk people are annoying. Everybody always like gets worried about people that smoke weed, and I'm like, bro, I've never seen someone that smokes weed. Just weed, mind you. Yeah. Just weed. Mm-hmm. Not like they're doing it. Just weed, be belligerent. I just, alcohol though, goddamn, bro. Fuck.
Oh, you can be belligerent, and that's what I don't want to fuck with.
I don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
But little fun little memory that I had like while we were talking about that area. I don't know why. Jesus, that was like 20. What year was that, dude?
It's gotta be like, well, it had to be before 2020.
Oh yeah, no. It was before. It was after I. It was before I left, motherfucker. I left in like 2017.
Yeah. So like 24.
It'd be like 2016. It'd be 2016 because 2015 I graduated. So yeah, 2016.
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah, in between like 2015. Yeah, damn, bro. It's a long ass time ago. Holy shit. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Anyways,
what else are you doing, bro?
I've actually been watching a pretty recent Netflix show that just came out.
Captain Lazerhawk.
Captain Lazerhawk, which I heavily recommend. Basic like a basic little overview without any spoilers. It's Ubisoft, okay? It's everything Ubisoft has made basically coalesced into one little universe in a way, because Rayman is in it, like the Rayman is in it, but it's rated M. It's a mature game. Like the guy the main protagonist, kind of Lazerhawk, is the dude from the DLC for Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It's that dude, and there's
is actually Michael Biehn who voices him again?
I don't know. I don't think
I
so.
mean, it'd be cool to see like Colonel Hicks or Kyle Reese voice the same character again. That was the original thing I was excited about.
Potentially, I don't think so. I don't know, but like I don't think they're keeping a lot of the lore from the original show. They're making like their own like universe, but essentially it's like a cyberpunk dystopian world. The company who owns everything it's like Eden, but they use like UB. UB is the money. UB straight up is the money, of the world. And there's a character who is straight up an assassin, like straight up an actual Assassin's Creed assassin, like canon and everything. Like he even mentions the Creed. It's kind of fucking cool. Mm-hmm. And there's a hacker group, which if you've ever played Watch Dogs, will sound pretty familiar, called DedSec. Pretty familiar. Yeah. Okay. Pretty familiar.
It's really just Ubisoft the show.
It's they have characters from, is it Beyond Good and Evil, where they have those hybrid. They have
that pisses me off, honestly. I'm leaving it alone.
They have like hybrids and stuff like that. There's a lot of that. It's really cool. I'd be down to watch the episode with you guys for sure, because I feel like everyone here would very much enjoy it. The music and the animation is top tier. Top fucking tier.
It was called Captain Lazerhawk.
Captain Lazerhawk. Yeah, it's from the same
people that made Castlevania.
Yeah.
Same dude that wrote Castlevania, I think. Anyway.
Produced, not wrote.
Or produced. Yeah.
Ari Aster is, on a hellscape, just making things he wants.
I didn't know it was from the same people. Oh, damn, that's crazy. You know what this means then?
Also, there's a certain character by the name of Pagan Min in one of the episodes.
Oh yeah, from Far Cry 4.
Bet.
I like Pagan Min.
That's also kind of wild, because that means that this is all in the same universe as both Castlevania and Devil May Cry now.
The multiverse.
Oh, wow. Yeah. It's the bootleg multiverse. That's literally what it's called.
What are they calling? Yeah.
The creator Adi Shankar.
Producer, not
Dante
creator.
Is gonna get to
no, but the creator of this is Adi Shankar.
With an assassin.
Let's see.
I'm just pegging men to do a rainstorm on Dracula. That's just gonna be crazy.
And they're not. There's 6 episodes. So it's not like a ton of them, but I'm only 3 in, and it's been such an interesting ride. Honestly, I highly recommend if anyone out there.
Okay, he is creative.
He's the creator of it.
That's in story bit. Okay, because the other Castlevania he produced it. He didn't.
I mean, I know because you can't create Castlevania; it already existed before, but he created this. Yeah.
Okay, that's a vibe though.
It is a vibe. The music,
cool.
It's like dark synthwave is what the intro said in the subtitles, and I've been listening to that, and I was like, oh my god, this shit goes hard.
It goes hard.
Dark synthwave, bro. Dark synthwave. That shit go harder, bro. Makes you feel like a villain, like straight up fucking plotting. But do recommend it. I don't know. I think it's very fun. It definitely throws you for some spins that I wasn't expecting. Like it throws a lot of little things at you. But there's so many references to a bunch of Ubisoft shit. It's not even funny. Like the squad is called Ghosts, and I was like, I know who they are. Does that? And my brain immediately went, wait a minute. If everything does that mean Nomad is canon? Because that fucker exists in this universe. He's gonna be scary. Where's Nomad?
There somewhere.
Oh my god, why did Amani's voice get so much clearer? That scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, because doing weird things.
Okay.
Lovely.
Okay, cool. But yeah, watching, it just confused me, like threw me off. I was like, why does it sound so clear? I thought maybe something was wrong with like my hearing for a second. All right. Keep playing Dark Tide. I've been continuing that honestly. And I've actually been playing like I haven't finished Bolt Gun yet, but I've been like kind of going through it kind of slowly because I've been enjoying it. So I do like a level here and there. But I got back into Mechanicus because I had to start it over because it didn't save my file, unfortunately. And it made me realize that, like, with the Mechanicus soundtrack and the Dark Tide soundtrack, those two alone, God, bro, Jesus, bro, 40K music was insane. Like, they go crazy for Warhammer 40K music every time that they get the opportunity to make it. I don't know how you direct someone to make Warhammer music, but they do a damn good job. It makes you feel.
And they have examples like Bolt Gun, which is like this is just rock heavy, awesome.
And
metal.
Bolt Gun as well, yeah, like the music as well. Bolt Gun is just so hectic, like because it's like it has moments of it being like just so there's so much going on.
Oh yeah, but I do love the moment in Bolt Gun where you finally get the bolter and like gives you this whole like
it literally starts fucking chanting, and I was over there like screaming, bro.
My God, it's.
The Holy Weapon for the Holy Emperor. Good old bolt guns, bro. But yeah,
the Crusades have been
a lot of. Oh yeah, for sure, literally, a lot of them. I don't know. I've been kind of on a Dark Tide binge a lot, like not Dark Tide, on a lot of Warhammer binge in general, and like my YouTube is slowly becoming Warhammer again, and I'm like, it's cool, but at the same time, it starts to overwhelm. There's so much. There's so many things.
Can't wait for Space Marine 2.
There's only so much heresy you can commit.
So much, bro. So much.
No, heresy. We need to
so
cleanse.
much heresy to cleanse.
Cleanse, yes, right. Cleanse.
Sorry, that sounds pretty fucking heretic, bro. What's going on?
You talking shit over there, brother? What's going on?
You okay over there?
I'm fine. Yeah.
You speaking some heresy there, brother?
Yeah. I got a whole.
Why did they turn into Hulk Hogan?
I mean, we call each other brothers in Warhammer, but that's brother.
Well, that's only if you're a Space Marine.
Yeah,
these are actually brothers. Yeah, that kind of be it for me. I kind of been taking care of the cat a lot, so it's just been kind of me chilling with the cat for a lot, just watching shit.
That.
So, I watched Alone, which I don't think anyone cares about, but. It's a survival show on Netflix called Alone. And this new season 7, I think, what we're on, is actually really good. The other ones were pretty mediocre, in my opinion. The people were surviving and that were like making really stupid decisions. Like, there was this one person who, she caught a fish, and when she went to grab it, she, like, stuck the hook into her thumb.
Oh God.
And like she like tried to get the hook out by hammering it through, and it didn't work, so she had to leave because of that. And like a bunch of really dumb mistakes, like somebody just
I thought it was gonna be something stupid, like, oh, she tried to use a hook to get out another hook, and then
like she tried to soccer that shit. She tried to soccer that shit. Yeah,
but no, you described it something much worse.
She was trying to hammer it through because it was in her. She tried to getting it through, but it didn't work.
God.
Anyways, and then this one dude, like, they didn't cook. He caught a muskrat, and then he didn't cook it right. And like we were looking at it in the video, and I'm like, my cousin was like, that shit looks kind of pink. And I paused and I was looking at it, and I was like, no, he's right. That shit looks kind of pink. Honestly, that's a rat.
He tried to cook it like a steak. He was like,
it's like, I don't know.
You don't cook it like a steak.
But this new season, I don't know if they changed the rules or they just made some different parameters or something. I don't know, but they have, like, the people are really good. So far, the ones that have left for pretty decent reasons. Like, one guy, he was building his house and he fell in like a hole that was covered in moss, and he slipped through that, and his knee, like his bursa sac, like probably burst like behind the knee, and he had this big ass lump behind his knee where it was like building up, and he was like, yeah, shit, and, like, I think I might have torn like either partially torn my ACL or something like that. And he did, so like he had to leave because of that, and that was unfortunate because he was doing pretty well, and like the other guy that left, he found like a really cool like boat that he made a little hot tub of to like use, and it was really cool. But then when he was walking along his trail, he lost his ferro rod, which is what you use to like hit against like a knife to like create a spark. so you can light shit. And he lost his ferro rod, and he couldn't start a fire, and he was about to get nighttime, so he had to call it in because he was going to fucking freeze to death if he didn't have fire. So he had to call it in because he lost his ferro rod.
Yeah, at least it's legit reasons.
And it's like legit, like he looked at it, like, it was a dumb mistake. It was dumb, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, he was like, damn, like I will die.
I will not survive if I don't do this.
Because everything, like they're in the Arctic, right? They're up in like they're up in like northern Canada. So, but they're right before winter hits. They give them like, I think it's like a month or so before winter pushes in. So they have a month to like build everything and like start getting food together and like prepare for winter is the idea. So they have to survive 100 days is the goal. And it's kind of interesting. It's fun to see them go. I love watching that stuff. But it's like this season has been very satisfying because the people have like done really good jobs, all of them. There's one dude that didn't even bring a bow and arrow, and I was like, this guy's kind of dumb, you know, and I still think it's kind of dumb not to bring a bow and arrow, but he killed squirrels with rocks. He got them out of a tree with rocks, throwing them, and I'm like, you know what? Shit, he got them.
He didn't even need it. So
he caught some rabbits with a trap, and I was like, you know what? Fuck, man, you know.
I can't even complain.
Maybe he really needed something else, you know, because they can bring like 10 items on and like with them. Yeah.
And so he chose not to bring the bow and arrow.
He chose not to bring the bow and arrow, and he brought something else. He wasn't a hunter. The guy wasn't really a hunter or anything like that, so it's not like he knew how to use a bow and arrow very well. But
he had alternate methods.
It is pretty interesting. The last season, the dude that won this, I don't know, this season so far. The third guy that left because he got like food poisoning, and he couldn't keep anything down, like at all, anything down. And
so
and he was dehydrating.
Survival situation,
So he was dehydrating, and it was like if it takes a
You're
couple of days for me to like recoup, I'm gonna die because I can't have water for a couple of days, and I will die, you know, because living like organ failure. So it's been kind of unfortunate. But he survived like it was like 20. At
least it's to better reasoning.
20 some
it's
days.
Not like stupid stuff.
It's, you know, we didn't watch all of season 7. The guy that won the season 6. The one that won the season previous to this, the dude that won, he killed a moose. And the moment he killed a moose with a bow and arrow, I was like, God damn, this dude's up.
You kind of knew it was over when he got the moose.
The moment he got the moose, I'm like, this guy's winning. My cousin and I both were like, he's the winner. If he keeps this meat and manages to, you know, smoke it and keep it and everything, it's done. He has literally months of food right there. It's over. There's no way anyone can get there. And by the time like they were getting to like the end of the show, he won because the other woman that was there, she was like not getting any food, and she was like, I'm calling it in because I'm losing too much weight and I'm like starving and everything. And he had made the dumb mistake of like he had made like a platform that was like kind of like animal proof so things couldn't climb up there and steal his food, but he left the ladder there on accident, so they climbed up it anyways because they left the ladder there. So it was a wolverine. Wolverines just came up and ate all the fat off of the fish, and he was like, fuck man, shit. And he hadn't eaten in like a couple days, and he went out and fished, and he caught like the day that he won, he didn't know he won, he just caught this massive fucking fish, this humongous thing. And I was like, that dude's got enough food for a week there. He's good for another week. And like when they went to check on him,
oh, you won.
Yeah, when they went to check on him, they didn't tell him that he won. You know, they were like, yeah, you know, how you feel? And he was like, oh, you know, like I was kind of struggling there for a bit because I made a dumb mistake there, but you know, I just caught a fish actually, you know, so I feel like I'm good to go for at least another week, you know, as he was talking about. And as he's saying that, his fucking wife comes up from behind him, and it's like, oh shit, you know, I won. And it's like, oh, and then, you know, it's pretty cool. But I'm like, damn, bro, like that dude was ready to go for like a little bit more. He had no idea. But it's really cool. It's really fun to watch, I think, because at least this season has been very professional. The people have been really good. The houses they've built have been really good. Even like the ones that have been struggling have been doing a really good job. And it's kind of
hanging in there.
Pretty scary. Like this one dude came face to face with a wolverine and just walked up to him and looked at him, and then ran away. And I'm like, that's a motherfucking wolverine, dude. That thing could kill you.
That thing has fought crazier things than
That thing has fought moose and wolves and bear. You are nothing.
And they will go for your testicles.
Bro, it was so stupid. In one of the seasons, this one dude saw wolverine tracks. No, I'm pretty sure. Well, weasels in general, anything in the weasel family will just generally, I feel, because I think like skinks do that too, and like those tiny little fuckers.
The stouts?
Yeah, stouts. Those things are fucking menaces, bro. Small ass little creatures that take out. Imagine taking out something like 3 times your size as a little creature like that. You know, it's taking out a rabbit. You know, straight up rabbits it's killing.
Like, yeah, that's kind of wild. That is. Every time I've seen a stout hunt a rabbit, I'm like, how?
How the fuck did you do this? How did you let yourself die? How did you let yourself die to this little thing? Look at it. Look at it.
Just fight back.
Just run away. You can run away.
You can run.
But it's really crazy seeing like them like catching like rabbits and stuff like that, because it's like the snares that they use. It's probably so satisfying for them to catch one. Like, oh my god, I caught a rabbit. You see it in like their like faces when they're like, oh my god, thank you, little rabbit, thank you. And then they snap its fucking neck, and I'm like, yeah, I'd be like that.
Survival.
Yeah. This one dude was eating so much fish that he ate so much fish that he got major diarrhea, and he shit inside of his fucking his sleeping bag while he was asleep.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
Interesting. Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
So unfortunate. Like, damn. That's so unfortunate to have that happen to you. Anyways, yeah, that'd be it for me. Hopefully, don't eat too much fish and have diarrhea, guys. Make sure you vary your diet.
You. Don't do that.
Too much fish oil is actually like kind of bad for you. So just, you know, if you're gonna have a pescatarian diet, you have to eat different kinds of fish.
No, honestly, that's the main thing with pretty much diets in general. Vary it up.
You know,
too much of anything is bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
Literally,
because it's too much. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Balanced diets, everyone. Remember
who would have thought? Not, bro. We're being. I don't even know. Somebody out there would get mad at the. Take care of your diet, please. Anyways.
If someone got upset by that, I don't know what
to good balance.
I don't know what to tell you, man. You are supposed to vary it up. It's too much of one thing is bad. Like what? There you go.
I don't know if y'all have ever like.
You are.
You are what?
You are what you.
Yeah, you're an omnivore. You can eat both. Yeah. Change it up.
You ever seen like the YouTube carnivores or like the TikTok carnivores? People that literally only eat meat and shit like that.
That sounds like a bad time for you, and I'm pretty sure it is a bad time.
Like they only eat like raw meat and shit like that, and I'm like, raw meat? We are not cavemen. We have evolved to pass these things. What is going on?
Not built to deal with that anymore.
Technically, your gut can't adapt to eating raw foods and stuff like that, and then if you eat cooked foods, it'll make you really sick because your gut bacteria isn't adapted to it. But like, it's like, why? We've literally evolved. We have evolved. It's okay.
We have technology.
Like, not even just technology, bro. Some fucking Australopithecus back in the day put some fucking pineapple seed or whatever the fuck or juice on some fucking meat and ate that shit back in the day. I bet you. There's no way some monkey season shit to this day. They will mix things together. You're telling me our predecessors didn't? Motherfucker, this is just how we eat. You make a lot of things taste good and then you eat it. It's better for your brain. Makes you feel good. You know, like what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Just don't eat too much. That's the mistake you make. Everybody makes. I make it. Everybody. We eat too much, or too little. You ever just have a day where you don't eat because you forget? It's the worst. You're like, what? Why didn't I eat today? I don't know. Your girlfriend, especially girlfriends, bro. Girlfriends around the world. Why? Why the fuck do y'all do this shit? Please drink water, eat food. What the hell, man?
Just eat.
Please.
It's okay.
Many times I talked to my girl, what'd you have to eat today? Oh, I had like half a sandwich for lunch. What else? Coffee. What the fuck do you mean, woman? It is 7 o'clock.
You should at least have like 2 more.
I'm like 2,000 miles away. I cannot fucking actually cook you anything. You go get yourself some fucking food. Please.
Leave my presence and eat.
Please go like get a muffin or something in your fridge. And then she eats, and I'll see her cook herself like a fucking 12-ounce steak and demolish it like on camera, and I'm like, God damn. Good.
Why were you not eating? You're like, if you can do that, why were you not eating?
Come on.
Like,
the logic isn't sound. What the fuck?
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
It'd be like, it just don't, bro. Anyways, that's enough of my rant. Eat food, please, and drink water.
It's good for you.
Please.
At least a gallon.
Remember to drink water. I forget too, but goddamn, please. I think it would.
You get like a juglet.
You can juggle water?
No, juglet. That's what my personal trainer's mom say. No, I said that wrong. My mom's personal trainer says they have this gallon jug. They call it a juglet.
Okay.
Like, how the fuck do you juggle water?
That's what I was thinking. Like, juggle water that'd be a workout, bro. Fucking water, like,
oh yeah, for sure.
That'd be a fucking
As a weight, it's
workout.
wild.
That shit moves and shit. Oh my goodness. I have
that would
two
be
like
impressive.
big ass things of water that my goal is to drink them every day and like multiple times. But you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm becoming my grandpa. I have a bunch of like old rum bottles that are glass that I have like corks in, and I fill them up with water and like have them in the fridge because cold water and glass goes so hard. I don't know what it is.
It's delicious. It's fantastic.
I'm telling people say it's a placebo, but I swear to God it isn't. I swear to God, it's not. Plastic tastes different. So does steel. Anyways, Leon, how's your week, my man? How was your lion week?
My lion week was okay. Nothing really too interesting happened. What is it? Before this whole debacle happened, I made some food.
Debacle.
Yeah, getting started was a debacle.
Made some food.
I would agree with
that. And finished up work and all. Of playing wise, nothing really interesting been going on for me. Actually, no, kind of. I kind of dabbled like a toe back into Genshin Impact.
Oh.
You've fallen. You have fallen.
I literally just like logged in, saw what the fuck was going on. I was like
the boxer guy,
the
boxer guy. That dude made me think about it.
Yes, the boxer guy.
Wait, they added a boxer
guy.
and nobody told me. Hold up,
what do you mean? Javi showed it to everybody one time when we were in chat. You were there.
Oh wait, never mind.
It's an ice.
Wait.
It's an ice boxer.
No one showed me this.
No
one showed me this.
Literally boxes.
Yeah,
and he has like a Shoryuken and everything for like a charge attack.
And he doesn't look twinky, and I'm like, oh, thank God, he's not.
I miss this.
He's not.
Is he still there?
Yeah, you can still pull him. I'm pretty.
He's still there. He's still there. You got like 19 days, I think.
Money, no, it's not.
No, I have to.
Money.
I have to.
I did the same thing, but I just did it with the gems I had. Just remaining my account.
I haven't gotten on Genshin in like a year and a half. I could try. I haven't pulled in so long. First time,
and he's got a suit looking, bro.
Yeah, he's drippy.
No wonder why nobody told me.
Dope.
No wonder why nobody told. They knew.
Last time I pulled, I pissed all my friends off because it was a good pull. I got ka-ching, and everybody was
that
like,
was hilarious.
Kill yourself. Literally, hilarious. I sent it to all my kids, like, they were all like, kill yourself, and I'm like, why?
I don't even know what she does.
I got Ningguang, I think it was, and ka-ching, and people were like, go fuck yourself, and I was like, why? Why?
What did I even do?
I was such an innocent child.
Bro, there's not enough people.
Look, I just started. What the fuck?
Did you? So yeah. It's like crack. You know how it is.
No, I gotta go.
No, I am. I'm like thinking just so I can grind out some like artifact stuff. But I'm not gonna fucking like use my money now. Like
you can definitely, if you just do your dailies,
do my best to resist.
You know, you can just grind up and do all the events and everything. And, like,
oh yeah, they have an event.
That's
going
what
on
Hobby
too,
does.
so
like Hobby does spend money,
extra.
but not like extravagant amounts. He really just only time I've ever seen him spend money is when there's a character he like really wanted, and he was like, I will give this much money to this game.
Which damn, and he's a boxer, bro. He got vibe vibes, bro.
Yeah, he be boxing, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, he be boxing.
The only thing that could make this character more my style is if he was black, and that's it.
Yeah, but this is
actually he didn't even have to be black. He didn't even have to be black.
Bro,
just a darker skin
if only he was just more muscular. He still looks too twinky for my in my opinion.
Well, all Genshin
he's a boxer.
Look,
so like boxers aren't.
Yeah, but motherfucking boxers got big ass arms, bro.
I mean, when they're sluggers, yeah, but like.
He's not a small dude. He's like one of the biggest guys there. He's gotta be. He's literally.
And he got the flicker. He be like, boop, boop. He got the 2 jabs. Oh,
He got the
They could do all that. His ultimate is just like one giant punch forward, and it just cause it sends a shockwave of ice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this. That's real unfortunate. And he's got he really does have Vi's gloves. It's not even. They're not kidding. Like those are just those gloves. It's just not as big.
You see why I wanted to try and pull for him? See what's going on.
God damn! Yeah, no one told me.
Yeah.
Now I know, so now I have to. It's unfortunate.
So it is a little bit of that.
I have to pull for this dude. That's crazy. That's wild.
So yeah, I did like 2 pulls. Didn't get him. I have no idea where I'm at in the whole pity system. So
like, I can't risk it.
I can't risk anything right now because holy shit. It's been I don't know how long since I've played this game, and
I went back not too long ago, and I was trying to get trying to just play it as like a normal RPG, but I got distracted by things.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I'm really gonna get on, just pull him and then leave because Spider-Man out. But like, when I get my opportunity to go back, I'll play him.
There's just so much now.
I gotta get through a bunch of the stuff as well. You're not wrong. It's like there's a lot. Yeah. So it'd be good to play it as an RPG now.
I mean, now that a bunch of the more stories come out, I feel like I because now like I don't just have running around and do nothing. I can go do story. But like so much. The game itself is like, I don't know. I can't get into it. Yeah, I fall asleep playing Genshin.
No,
I can if I have
too
like the missions for the story mode of like go here and go there and like shit like that, it's like okay, I have something to do. But then when it's just grind, it's like
oh yeah,
yeah. Like they have a whole like kind of quick way with the whole cluster resin thing now, so you can get like double the amount.
That being said, I get it. Like I shit on Genshin, but like I get it. At the same time,
it's fun.
People play CS.
No, I understand. I'm just saying like this is like a quicker way, but it's still the same thing. You're gonna get tired after it.
Just the shot of CS. No reason. I mean, it deserves it, but still.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, people play CS, so it's fine.
Can't judge it. Can't judge it realistically. I mean, it is what it is.
But aside from Genshin, doing a little of that, I've been excited for what's next for coming for 14 because we finally got the trailer for the 2 collabs that they're doing with Final Fantasy 16 and Fall Guys, and 16 looks fun, looks cool. Can't wait to try that out. Play with Clive, interact with him. And from what we can see, we're actually going to be doing a little interaction of the infant fright in his like inner mind.
Okay. So everybody's just gonna help jump him, pretty much. Help him jump himself.
Essentially.
Makes sense.
Kind of, yeah, I guess. Though I think it's like a solo thing, so you're not gonna be in like.
Oh, it's not a raid, damn.
That would have been really
That's not a raid or anything.
I'm gonna be real. Fighting Clive should be a raid.
Especially Ifrit mode. Hell yeah, it's a raid.
We're talking about one of the strongest niggas in all of Final Fantasy, just pulling up. Like, yeah, nah.
Funny enough, this isn't like the model from 14. This is the model from 16 in the game that you're fighting.
Yeah, no, like I said.
Like that's a raid. A raid.
We're talking about one of the strongest niggas in Final Fantasy. Pull it out.
But yeah, you get to fight with Clive from what I can see, and you also somehow get some of Clive's abilities too, because you get like that Phoenix Rising thing. It looks like it's like an action, and you can get the like jump back and jump forward, other things that variety. It's a little bit of what they did for the collaboration with 15. So it should be interesting for what you can see. Though the main thing that everyone's pretty hyped about are the rewards that you get, because you get Clive's outfit, so you get some good drip. You get to make his sword too, possibly, and then you also get him out being Torgal. You can ride Torgal as a mount. You can ride the best doggo.
Awesome.
Yes,
he is the best doggo.
Yes, and you can pet him too while you're riding him. It's even better. And then you can get a minion of Baby Torgal. So
cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is.
It makes me want to play.
And then
I won't, but it makes me want to.
I mean, if I'm thinking correctly, all you gotta do is get the 15 and level 15, and you should be able to do it. If not, 50. That's a lot of time, though.
I don't want to.
I know.
It's too much work.
I can fly you, but I know. But aside from that, the Fall Guys event, they have essentially this part of the game called the Golden Saucer. Where you can play games, everything like that, typical Final Fantasy. And they're going to be throwing in the Fall Guys maps into there. And so it's going to like possibly rotate out. I'm not totally sure, but during the event, you can be able to play these, Fall Guys inspired maps, and they look fun. They seem nice. Can't wait to try it out. They have other rewards too, like a little bit of a representation, like merch almost. Looks like for your characters. And then there's a minion of the Fall Guys character, and then this weird duck-looking thing. So yeah, those will be coming up soon. Actually, the Fall Guys ones will be coming up this Halloween, funny enough. So, a lot sooner than expected. And after that, Dawn Trail, the trailer for that came out too, the extended version. And we got to see details with one of the new classes being called the Viper class, which kind of turns you into Darth Maul, kind of, with the weapons. Because you originally have like two swords, it looks like. Okay. And those two swords turns into glaives, essentially. So,
okay.
Can't wait to try that out when it comes out. And that's fairly much it for the gaming wise. I only have 2 things for reading. And, the first one is good. The second one is what the fuck. So this one is called The Tales of the Wedding Rings. And this is a action adventure, comedy, fantasy, harem, romance shonen. This one is about Sato. He is in high school, and he is going to school with his childhood friend Hinami.
It's always a childhood
friend. Yeah, it's always a childhood friend. And they've been going there, and they met each other like 10 years ago when her and her grandfather appeared out of nowhere, and they just been friends ever since. And he is in love with her. And for the amount of years been going on, he's been trying to like get the courage to confess, but she's been kind of not pushing him to the side, but she's been getting so popular and getting so close to other people that he just kind of gets like drawn in. Mm. But after so many years, but now he gets the courage to possibly try and confess. However, it is then found out that she is going to move. And
see, you waited too long, and now your candy's gone. That's what
happened. Yeah, he waited way too long. And so, right before that, he kind of sees this flash of light in the distance from his room, and he goes to check it out. And it's actually his childhood friend and find this weird light fixture. And come to find out, she's not from this world. She's actually was from another world, and she came to this world for some reason to do something.
Aha.
Yes. And so she goes back to that world, although it seems like she was reluctant. But
this is basically just
she goes, but he
thought about this. This sounds like the same plot for the most part.
No. Not really.
Not really.
Not really, because it has the harem aspect.
It's like, oh, okay. So there's more.
And they also do
that's
something
completely different.
It's more anime-ified. There you go.
It's very much more anime-ified. But he gets the courage to dash in there, follow his heart, and he gets transported to the other world. And he then is confronted with a demon that appears, tries to take out the person that Himi, and it's then found out that these wedding rings kind of have these powers to make him stronger, And the way this wedding rings works, that's the
I see where the harem
who
comes
has
in.
the wedding ring. Yes, this is where the harem comes in. Has to kiss the individual that she liked, that who is deemed worthy or is chosen. And originally she had a consort, but she chose him, and he's now this hero that's supposed to save the world with these wedding rings. However, there are like 5 wedding rings, so he has to go around the world, get these 5 wedding rings, and save the world. And
get your 5 wives.
The concept is very, wild and typical harem-esque, but the story's actually pretty good. For what it is, it's not actually like bad, and it has its corniness and has its cliche moments, but the writing is pretty up there for what I can see. Also, there's an anime coming out soon for the winter 2024, so if you want to wait for that, you can, but it's a decent read. It's like 77 chapters. So, check it out if you will. I recommend it highly, aside from the second one. This is more of I came across it as usual. And it's just, why the fuck is this here? Why did they make this? So yeah. Tales of the Wedding Rings. Check this one out. I do think most people will enjoy it.
Alright, Tales of the Wedding Ring.
Now the second one, if you guys want to check the docket, I'm about to paste this bullshit, and you guys can read that. This is the whole fucking thing. God damn, that's a large font.
Okay, hold up, wait a minute. What's the name of this?
Let me adjust this shit. There we go.
Strongest female masters who are trying to raise me up are in shambles over their training policy. Is this an isekai?
Yes.
Fucking known. No.
I saw the words, like I said, in the app that I have, saw the words, the strongest female masters. I'm like, alright, what the hell is this? And
then they kept going,
get this
and
some
you're
shit.
like, wait a minute.
The case kept coming, yes. So, this concept essentially is that there are 3 female masters who are the strongest in the world, essentially. They are able to, like, almost throw hands with Demon King and win, essentially. They put the fear in God in everyone. However, they have no romance skills. They suck ass at it. And so, they, after trying to find someone that they can like possibly after so many times and failing, I don't know how many times, they decide if we can't find someone, we'll raise them.
That's
and so it becomes
that's weirdly uncomfortable.
Yes, worse. It's even worse.
Yeah, that's much better.
Grooming.
Yeah,
we'll raise them to be our lover.
That's grooming. It's such
we'll
a great
raise them
time.
to be the strongest and our lover, essentially.
That's
That's
yes,
just
it is
straight
very
grooming. Oh man,
very much so. So they find this guy.
I know you saw
And
the strongest
they do
master
what they
bit,
say
but
they did.
how? Oh no, it's weird.
So yeah, if you want to see something that's fucking questionable and typical isekai from the bottom now we're here moments, by all means do so.
Bottom now we here.
with the concept of grooming,
I don't think
involved.
this counts as from the bottom. No, this is not started at the bottom. Now we here.
I mean, he starts at the bottom and then he gets up to there, being stronger.
Well, here's a
progression
no,
thing.
Amani, you have to understand. You have to send like from the bottom. You have to specify whose bottom.
Bro.
My definition of this is that he starts weak as hell and he's gradually going to become stronger to become on par with these ladies, essentially. So yeah,
Look, it
Check
sounds
out
like
this
they took
mouthful
Kenichi
of
and
a
then
name.
did the wrong. They got the wrong lesson from Kenichi.
Exactly. That's exactly what I
They got
thought
the
when I saw
wrong
this. I was like, this
lessons
is fucking
from
Kenichi. Like, why are they ripping off Kenichi? What the fuck?
And I'm just kind of like, nah, this wasn't what you were supposed to learn from that show, because that show
No.
didn't even do this.
No. It didn't. It had a lot of good stuff in it,
They didn't do this.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
They did not do
but
fucking
there's also
this.
a lot of good martial arts and lessons inside there too.
Oh yeah, that circle one remains with me like forever. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah.
The defensive circle. I'm like, wow, that's weird.
Shikoken.
Yeah. That shit is important.
No, Seikoken.
Honestly.
That's what it is. Not Shikoken.
It
Shikoken.
was like, yo, if anybody enters this, you're done.
You're done. You can't fucking touch it.
But
It's the infinite parry. That's what it basically became.
all right. What about you,
But-
Pele? Let's get as far away from grooming as possible. So,
All right. Well, my week has not been very eventful. I've been pretty much just working, spending quite a bit of money on retrofitting my shit. I'm now kind of stuck trying to figure out how the fuck am I going to get my fucking Wii motion sensor to work properly in the terms of setup, because like it's very fucking inaccurate, and I'm upset that I didn't do this when I was younger, because pointing the Wiimote towards the screen is really bad on my fucking wrist. So that's why I wanted a gun accessory to go along with it. But because it's it's 2 generations past this point, none that are good exist. They're mostly just plastic fucking shells.
okay. Yeah.
Which is...
Because it's going to use the Wii controller for it. That's how all of them work for the most part.
I know, but back in the day, there was actually some Wii motion cons. Actually, you can push in, insert the Wiimote and actually change out some buttons, so you can actually have the A button be put to a side button instead of having to have her thumb on top of the entire time as they'll pull the trigger. Like, you know how light guns in arcades, there's side buttons you press with your left hand or right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some attachments that existed back in the day for that, but now it's been over a decade since those have come out. Those are either really expensive or impossible to get nowadays. So, and retrofitting that, like, back now just for the comfort of my wrist, like, this is going to be fucking annoying. So, my other alternative was just trying to finagle, trying to get the Wii Motion Bar to do it as an angle enough so I don't have to constantly point and have my wrist kill me every single time I try to shoot something with the Wii Mote. But that bitching and the retrofitting, that annoyance is done. I decided to buy a few things, also with old retro games, a bunch of PS3 games, 6 for $50. The entire Resistance series, Killzone 2, the first Infamous, God of War 3, because the God of War 3 on PS4 runs like absolute ass, and yeah, that's it for the PS3. And I also bought Hogwarts Legacy, One Piece Odyssey, and Sonic Frontiers finally.
Hey.
Yep, I'll get to those eventually. The next thing I'm gonna wait for is yeah. Thus, the cycle continues, because the next thing I'm going to do is now wait for my brother to give me Spider-Man 2, which once he does give it to me, I will be playing that through and through, so that won't take me forever to beat. Then I'm going to do Alan Wake 2, get through that, and then back to my cycle of kind of trying to go through my RPGs. But thankfully, in the month of November, outside of Call of Duty, I don't have to worry about anything in terms of releases for that month, at least as far as I understand. Nothing huge, anyway.
Alright, fair enough.
Yep. Beyond that, just been keeping watch on Hannibal. Been rewatching that show. Like it, makes me hungry every single time I try to watch it. Let's see. I watched a little bit of Undead Unluck on Hulu.
Oh yeah, that is out now.
Yep, 2 episodes out right now. Oh wow, I did. It's fun. It's gory. It's really fucking fun. It really reminds me, like, this is just Never Dead the anime, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, honestly.
Yeah, a lot more perverted though, because like Jesus, I realized the cop a feel aspect for it. Like, goddamn.
Oh yeah, nah, it was when I think back on it, I'm like, yeah, no, there's some questionable scenes in the show.
Oh yeah, they absolutely groups are okay. So concept of Undead Unluck, if we haven't explained in the show before.
Oh no, we have, because I've talked about it before.
Okay,
for sure.
All right.
And we talked about it in the trailers too for it.
Yeah. But it's so far just really cool. Undead, or what's the name again? Zombie, I think it was named.
Wait, are you talking about
Andy?
Andy? Oh yeah, he's the undead.
Undead. Okay, he's just the undead.
He's the undead.
No. Like the nickname we gave, she gave him. Foucault gave him Andy.
No, yeah, Andy's his name.
Andy's his name. Okay, I just can't remember off the top. Yeah. But yeah. it's just fun. They're quirky characters. I'm pretty sure this is going to go into some really explicit territory at some point. So like this is going to be interesting. I mean, the guy regenerates virtually everything and turns blood pressure into fucking jet-powered limbs. Like, okay.
Honestly, he's nude most of the time.
Oh yeah, and they censor his dick. I mean, he censored his dick the entire time too. But he gropes her like fucking crazy. Like, oh wow, okay.
Well, yeah, there's a reason, but
I know the reason, but still, it's still fucked. It's still kind of fucked. But yeah, but I'm still having fun with it. Beyond that, also been seeing clips for Captain Laserhawk. I haven't watched the show fully yet, but Rayman apparently is the biggest contention point for the show. And ironically enough, Amani, you're going to like this. So the voice of Rayman is Barnabas from Final Fantasy 16.
Why?
Interesting.
All right.
Yep. Odin is fucking Rayman. That was an interesting fact I found out just now during the podcast. Like, oh, wow, okay, that's interesting. Let's see. No new movies. I've been really watching with Twin Peaks with Jones and Paul there. Oh, and I guess reading, since I've been reading it essentially on my time off, more webcomics, just keeping up the ones I have, picking up a few other ones through and through. So I've actually been reading through Tower of God. I'm on Season 2, Episode 236, I think. Gotten pretty far on that one. I'm not sure if anyone else has caught up with it.
No, I promise you. I have not.
No, I haven't.
Okay, I'm just waiting on the anime because, I ain't starting that.
It's a fucking long one, but I like it. I mean, if you guys haven't even gotten to season 2 yet, it's fucking brutal. My favorite character still is Rack. He's awesome and adorable.
Yeah.
I kind of want a plushie of him, just like in his little.
I think they have plushies of him.
Oh, I looked at it. Like nothing official, just like the little Etsy ones I've seen around. Like, oh, that's cute. Not really what I'm looking for, but cute nevertheless. Let's see. Some of the lessons and story beats already like, ooh, it's getting pretty fucking dark, eh? Pretty fucking dark.
Oh yeah.
It gets pretty dark even further with that. I got to a crucial point, essentially, of where the big bad has finally introduced himself. Like, okay, well, there's your ceiling limit. Good luck, Bam.
I'm gonna be real. After the season 1, the big bad, as far as I'm concerned, is Rachel.
Oh no, the big bad has introduced himself.
No, I get that. I'm just saying.
Oh no, Rachel's a cunt, and she is a big bad for sure. But she's a fucking cunt. God, I mean, I like Rachel as because there's still a lot to explain in the story. So like, there's more contention points on it, but her choices and how actions she pulled on it, like, oh, you're just wanting to make this character be hated a lot, aren't you? Like, and well done on the writing on that for sure. It's just going to be really, really fucking hard to find any forgiving measure out of it. Though, granted, the creator or the writer did make some characters, like in the past, have more reasonable and believable happenstance. Like early season,
fuck Rachel gang, we on the fuck Gabby gang. Like,
I was gonna say, like, you remember Ho from like the very first part of this series, the blonde haired with horns.
Yeah.
They gave him a pretty good explanation of why he did what he did. He was still, a piece of shit for doing it, but I understand the reasoning from it. So I'm wondering if they're going to do something like that for Rachel. They're going to have one hell of a big explanation, of course, down the road for it. They're going to have to do a lot to recover that if we're going to get to the point where she's likable again or not.
I don't think they want to make her likable. I'm going to be honest with you.
Who knows? I'm not even close. Like, okay, here's the thing. I'm on season 2. The story currently on Webtoons is up to season 3. Over 300 chapters. It is a fucking long webtoon.
Oh yeah, it's one of the longest. The longest running.
Longest running, yeah. There's like only one season of the anime came out. Granted, though, it did come out during COVID, but they haven't picked up production back up yet for season 2, as far as we understand, which is like interesting. You would think that they picked this up again, because I know where it leaves off in the show. Is literally the ending of season 1 in the webtoon. But yeah, no, just reading Tower of God. I like it so far. It's pretty fucking great, pretty cute, hilarious, and some pretty dope action sequences, and makes me question morals a lot as I read it through. It keeps me entertained as I'm working because I'm bored a lot of the time at work. But yeah, beyond that has been my week.
All right, so for me, all right, I'll try to keep this quick. So I checked out a lot of things I liked and one thing I didn't like. So I guess we'll start with the bad one. I guess just avoid this. I guess
bad news.
So I checked out a thing called it was $3 on PlayStation. I saw it. Saw like this comic. Technically, it was a graphic novel. Well, not graphic novel, visual novel. Thought it was kind of cool. It's called I'll Kill Her. Don't buy it. Just straight up, not worth it. It wasn't a lot, but I finished it and was like, I don't know why I did this. This was an impulse buy for sure. Usually I don't come on here to I don't come on here to like shit on things. Though sometimes we shit on things, but for the most part we try not to. I Kill Her is not one of those things. This was a visual novel about an art style. It's got to be like one of those like eccentric, I would say, an eccentric photographer who, I'm just gonna spoil it because it's not really worth reading. Well, ultimately just ends up taking her own life after losing the man of her dreams. I read through that and it does this thing where it flashes back and forth telling the past and present and bits and pieces to kind of give you the idea of what's been happening and why things are happening. And I don't know what I'm supposed to take from it. Like, I actually finished it and was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to take from this as a lesson. I don't know what the point of the story was. It's pretty much like the entire deal is that it's a bait and switch because it's implying the idea that like she's going to kill her ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend because his new girlfriend has kind of basically stolen everything from her. But in the story, she's barely there, and for the most part, anything that she's taken from her, quote unquote, she's done completely by coincidence. Like the character herself, I can't remember her name. She shows up for like she gets an award because she had better pictures apparently, like and a scholarship because of it. That our main character was gunning for. She's not berated in front of the class because her pictures are pretty good, but she also still tells our main character that like she really likes her art style and what she does. Like she goes out of her way to be like, you have like a really cool style that I like, and that's really dope. And she's like, I don't need friends. Fuck you, bitch. I'm out of here. And I'm like, okay, I guess. And then on top of that, like she meets her boyfriend only because of the fact that like she's pushing him away because she wants to be pissed about the fact that she just can't have anything right in her life. And so it's just kind of weird because she ends up killing herself in the end. Spoilers. Just because nothing's working out for her. But like time and time again, it shows that she's not really a very good person, and that her eccentricness tends to push people away, even though her boyfriend tries her best to like enjoy it because he likes it. And it's almost like she kills herself out of eccentricity, so it's like even weirder.
I'm guessing that's a lesson. Like if you're gonna kill yourself, do it eccentrically or spontaneously.
Well, because it's presented as if it's supposed to be like she's going to commit a crime. Like it's a villain arc essentially. It's a negative arc that's being taken place here. The only problem is with negative arcs is that negative arcs are kind of, even if they're negative, they're still satisfying in some way. If you watch somebody become the villain, it is satisfying in some way to watch them become the villain. Like it might suck. You're like, no, don't do this, but like you understand every single aspect of why we're here. And it's not that I don't understand how we got here. It's just that it's supposed to be a subversion because it's like, oh, they're giving you a target. They're painting a target over this girl, this secondary girl that's supposed to be the like red herring, I guess. And then she just kind of just runs up to them and blows her brains out. And I'm like, what was you trying to do? Inflict trauma on people? Like, what were you doing? What was your plan? Like, because the whole deal is, like, it's even her approaching them with a gun in the last scene. Given the idea that she's going to shoot either her boyfriend or the girl, right? Only for her to approach them, take off the helmet for a reveal, and then blow her brains out. And I'm just kind of like, huh? And it's, I mean, I guess I probably should have put like a suicide warning or something like that for those who are not like have mental health issues and things like that. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, I read this, and as someone that likes existentialism, that likes delving into these like deeper topics and like what could be wrong with people, this doesn't even manage to scratch the surface of anything. It's just really weird, and I guess it was probably a pet project that someone really wanted to work on or something like that. But it's just like, damn, what a waste of my time. Like, it's weird to say that about something. I was like, this was a waste. But onto something I did read that like was better and definitely always waste your time, worth your time, I should say. Rhythm of War is kind of sick. This is the latest book in the Stormlight archives, and I think it's the current last book. The next book is coming out like next year, so I can't talk about this series for like a while. I'll be reading other things, I guess. But when I say, actually, the funniest part about this is this book, I would state, is the mental health book of all the other books. So we got an example of how you do mental health wrong and mental health right. Basically, almost every single character in this book specifically is suffering from something, whether it be PTSD, multiple personality syndrome, or just simply just never hearing a single word of affirmation. So you just self-doubt, I guess, is mainly the main thing for it. Just heavy self-doubt. It's like, bruh, like, all of the main plots focus around something like this, and like healing from that and evolving past that. And one of the coolest lines in this, because it was dealing, like I said, it was dealing with PTSD and depression, it's about my boy Kaladin Stormbless, my favorite character in this damn thing. Is that there's another character who talks about who's depressed. I believe it's not Dabbit. Dabbit doesn't speak. But he's another person that's suffering from shell shock, and he's talking to what essentially is Kaladin's father, right? About why he's getting back up, like why he's rebelling against what's happening. I don't want to spoil what happens for the most part, but like something big happens at HeartGundam, which is their main hub, and the book stays in this state for a while. So one of the reasons why like Home Dude is rebelling is because Kaladin is one of the few people that is still fighting, and the dude is looking at him basically being like, look, I suffer from the same thing. I've seen it in his eyes. Like I have depression too, and I always wonder to myself, well, he's suffering from literally the same thing, but he gets back up. He keeps fighting. If he can keep fighting, and I know he's seen worse stuff than me, I know I can get back up too. And it just talks about like little pieces of like how, like for instance, Kaladin is giving people hope, or that Shalon is over here going through it. As always, there's multiple characters that are going through self-doubt. Actually, there's like 2 at least off rip that have like major arcs of like just self-doubt. Well, self-worth and self-doubt is the 2 different ones, because one is Navani is more so self-doubt. She doesn't see herself as a scholar, even though it very much is. She's like one of the smartest people in the room, but she doesn't feel like that. She just feels like she points people in the right direction, and that's what she's about. And my boy Adolin over here, who's just like, dude, in a world where people are running around with sharp plates and magic, I fight people with swords. He was like, niggas are flying in the sky and shaping walls and crap and making illusions, and I got a normal sword. I got I got a sword that can cut through things very well, I guess. That's all I got. What am I supposed to do? He's like, my dad out here ripping dimensions together, and I got a blade. He's like, what do I do? What do I contribute to this?
I mean, become Virgil. Cut dimensions.
He can't. That's the thing. He doesn't have powers. He doesn't have. All he has is a sword that can cut really well. And technically, that's not even special because like there's a bunch of people that have swords that can cut really well. Shard blades are everywhere. They're both like rare. They're basically the lightsabers of this universe. They are lightsabers pretty much from this universe. The only difference is that they don't cut through people. They cut through souls. If it's not like that's the thing. If it's inanimate, it cuts through it like butter. If it's a person, it doesn't cut. Like if it's a living thing, it doesn't cut it, but it severs something. And so like basically, Adolin has a shard blade, so he can I swing at people and do that. But like, what does that mean when niggas can heal from wounds? Like, just straight up survive death, low key. What am I doing? He's like, oh no, I got a little sword that cut through a bunch of stuff. Wow. But this book is great, honestly. For those of you that need to catch up or just genuinely needs, well, obviously I can't say jump into like the sixth book in the series. It's the fifth book of the series off rip. But if you are reading it so far and you need to maybe just, maybe, I don't know why you would inherently look for help from this, but it does a pretty good job at kind of putting it in a good perspective. This is a good book to actually read, genuinely. And on top of the fact that it's doing the bombastic, cool, like, high fantasy, cool magic crap that I love, right? The fact that it's taking the time to, like, talk about each of these characters individually in such a nuanced way, tackling very nuanced topics, very deep and introspective things. I think that, I mean, it's Brandon Sanderson. He does it. He's kind of a goat. He do the thing. So maybe it's worth trying to do. It's worth looking at for reading, for sure. If you haven't started reading the Stormlight Archives, go ahead, do that. If you don't really want to, commit to reading so many books, always remember that audiobooks exist, Audible exists. So, significant less time sink depending on if you're a speed reader or not. If you don't really read very fast, audiobooks might be the way to go. Less of time sink, you get to enjoy the same thing, right? If you read really fast, I mean, you already read really fast. It wouldn't be hard for you to knock this book out, probably. But yeah, Rhythm of War is dope. I highly recommend it for those who haven't jumped onto the Stormlight Archives yet. Just don't start with that one because, yeah, for obvious reasons, don't start there. I went back to Jupiter-men. I've been reading Jupiter-men. That's fun. I've been continuing that webtoon. That's always good. I got a little bit further. Really enjoying the art style. Really enjoying the two characters as they learn their abilities. And I just think it's a cool ride. Go check it out. Like, if you like basically superheroes, like webtoons. Honestly, there aren't really many webtoons on webtoons that are just straight up superheroes.
Yeah.
And this is a pretty good one to just check out. The other one I was reading, this one's a fun one. Dagger to the Heart. I have to explain this one a little bit better. So Dagger to the Heart is a romance story, but it's a romance story in a politically tense, look how tense, politically tense situation. So, our main dude, I don't remember people's names very well, our main guy, hired to kill a princess. Makes sense? You're following me? Cool. He goes to kill the princess. Sounds good. Good plan. Alright. Gets some sand thrown in his face, because the princess is apparently pretty good at fighting. Next thing he knows, can't stab her. Actually can't do anything to her. Can't kill her in any form. He actually just can't harm her. It's really weird. He tried poisoning. He tried doing a bunch of things. Tried shooting. He's like, bro, I can't. So eventually he's like, yo, okay, princess, what's up? Why is it that I can't do this? So she's like, oh, I did something. But I see, like, whatever I did to you is just not as bad as this little symbol you got in your hand. Because when Home Dude got contracted to go kill a princess, they gave his contractors gave him like a little red symbol, basically an assassin's like brand. But the deal is that if he can't complete that, bad things happen. Did they explain what the bad things were? No, but they said bad things happen. It was like, all right, fair enough. Time limit. So she's like, all right, so here's the deal. What we can do is you help me with some things, because I got, I might need an assassin or maybe a spy, but you're pretty good at it. The only thing I know you can't do is kill me because you failed at that. It was like, so you help me out and like do my little dirty work, go look at some things, go find some things out, and if you do that, I can help you get rid of that little symbol on you so that bad things don't happen to you. So obviously our assassin boy is like, well, I mean, I don't really got a choice unless I could kind of flirt with a princess and maybe see what we can get. And she's like, you could try, but she could flirt back too. And he was like, wait a minute, I wasn't prepared for that. So he's like, all right, cool. It's basically the deal. He's like, cool, all right. I
can spit game. I can also spit game as well.
I can spit game.
Like, shit.
I can finagle my way. And then she spat game back at him. He's like, oh, shit, she can spit game too.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
She a real one.
My legs are shaking. Wait a second.
He was like, I'm blushing a little bit. Wasn't prepared. So he's like, all right,
I'm
cool.
used to this.
Say less. We're gonna make this deal. We're gonna figure out what's up. So the entire story is revolving around these two and their little agreement to try to save his life, but also probably save hers, because obviously she's gonna want to know why people want her dead. So she's like, hey, if I have to go investigate the people around me versus sending you to that assassin field, because that's not gonna get you any answers, maybe we can figure out who's trying to murder me and potentially anything else. And we'll see if love blossoms with that, because considering it's called A Dagger to the Heart, I'm like, oh yeah, they're probably gonna end up together or something.
Something doesn't sound good.
It's like, but that one's a cool one. Go check that out on Webtoons. It's funny. It's fun. You like love stories that involve, some espionage and some, political intrigue. That's fun, because we like that. Last thing I checked out, because I decided to be hella late to the party. I started watching Gundam, but specifically Iron-Blooded Orphans, because I didn't know about that. That show is cool. Go look at it. It's about to leave Netflix soon, like on November 1st or 2nd. It's really close.
Really?
If you haven't watched Iron-Blooded Orphans, you should maybe watch that. This is kind of cool. And for those that don't know, Iron-Blooded Orphans is just the Gundam show about child soldiers.
Oh, yay.
Yay.
Which
makes
doesn't
sense.
seem that far out for mecha anime, but then it's like it's child soldiers, but specifically they gotta try to be like good at it though.
Yeah. It's also Gundam in general, where militaristic and war crimes happen all the fucking time.
Exactly.
Bro, most of Gundam is a war crime.
Though each
Yeah.
Gundam is a war crime.
War crime.
Did you see what they did to Australia? Shit's crazy. The only show that's possibly more of a war crime is Evangelion. And that's not even fair, because it's a war crime against all of humanity.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
The whole world is at stake in that one. But Iron-Blooded Orphans is cool. And Mika, I remember his name. And Mika is a menace. That man exudes Black Air Force energy, straight up. That is a child. He has no problem busting caps at people easily.
I might have to rewatch that. It's been so long.
Man,
that came out when we were in high school.
Yep, it has been a while since it's been out now.
Yeah.
This is about to leave Netflix. See if it's on Crunchyroll.
That one's crazy. Go check it out. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. If you do the thing. All right.
Now, if you don't want to deal with war crimes, I recommend you go for the lighthearted Gundam stuff, which is like, what was it, the Battle Builder series?
I mean, they can go for it if they want to. I guess you're not wrong, but like,
I mean, yeah.
You don't stop being a bitch and go look at the war crimes.
Some people don't want to be depressed, Amani.
I mean, depression just goes hand in hand with Gundam, kind
That's
of.
what I'm
so.
saying. Look, you do it so that you watch Builders so that you can go like, okay, cool. I need a break from the war crimes for a second. But if you just watching Builders, stop being a bitch. Watch some war crimes. Learn what it means.
I mean, anybody who turns on. I was just saying, if you want to just talk about war crimes all day, we just flip on the news. Look what's happening in the Middle East right now.
I don't want to get into that. That's real life. That's different. That's rough. I can't avoid that.
You said war crimes. You said war crimes.
It's probably war crimes. It's definitely war crimes. It's not probably. It's definitely war crimes. But I can't get in the mech and save people over there. They could get in the mechs and save people in that show though. They could change. War never changes for
Power
us.
of anime and
for them,
friendship.
Maybe. I mean, let's get into the news, guys. Because let's try to make this quick. All right. So, what we want to talk about real quick on this documentary, y'all.
I feel like there's several things that Ian's going to want to talk about.
Excuse me. Well, I already talked about 3 of those.
That's true.
So I'm all good. Let's go with Go Loser Ranger.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
That's gonna be fun.
That sounds like it's gonna.
I can't wait. Looks great.
I'm glad this is getting an anime. It's just violent sentai, and there's something about that
essentially,
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Violent sentai is cool.
Oh look, there's a frame of the Red Ranger and this team with blood on his face. That's fucking great.
Yeah, it's about a villain grunt, but the villain grunt's the main character. The Red and the Power Rangers are the
bad guys in
the
the
questionable ones.
Yep. This is Super Sentai, the boys edition.
Pretty much, yeah. Honestly,
Kind of, yeah.
It's the boys' version of Super Sentai, yeah. All right, Pele, don't you want to talk about Silent Hill Ascension?
You want me to complain about it? Because I'll complain about it all fucking day.
Hey, look, I'm just asking if you want to talk about it.
Yes, I would like to talk about it.
The game ain't even out. It's just a premiere.
It's not for me. It's a premiere for like an unknown TV/video game experience for a main audience. So Silent Hill Ascension, if people haven't followed, is another Silent Hill project made by Konami, but this one is a bit unique. This one is going to allow people essentially watch an animated game essentially being played in front of their screens, but the audience watching it will decide what's going to happen next as it goes. I feel like this is not going to work out too hot because certain choices, certain character moments will probably be either muted or complacent or just pretty much watered the fuck down to appease audience appeal because the audience are making the choices, not individual players, which oh god, I know this is an experiment. I don't think it's going to go out too well. This is the first taste of new Silent Hill. I'm a little concerned, but let's see how F moves on with it. I don't have any faith in Silent Hill 2 Remake, honestly, but that's just me.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Sadness.
a lot of the Silent Hill projects are a little...
It's either good or bad.
F is the only one I have faith in because it looks...
A lot of, yeah.
F is the only one I'm excited about because it's the only one that's actually intriguing to me. It's something new, something close in tone with the story, supposedly. But again, because they just are announced and nothing's been fully revealed in terms of detail, I don't really know what to work off of. Hell, it's been over a year. We haven't heard shit about Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Oh, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to talk about Silent Hill Remake. The game of subtlety given to the one people that don't know
subtlety. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm fucking scared is all I can say. But not for the horror sake, just for this to fucking work. So
I just don't understand why they would do that. I'm like, hey yo, we can do it. You're like, bro, I don't think you understood the assignment last time. What do you mean?
No.
How are you supposed to remake this if you didn't get it the first time?
If they don't get this, well, here's my hope. Like, indie developers out there who are listening to us, now's your chance. Do it well, please.
Please. Develop the ability to understand subtlety.
Develop brain cells.
Please.
Mm-hmm. Understand subtlety. Like, know how to properly write and understand why Silent Hill 2 is considered the best version of the series.
There's a ton of details in that game. That's crazy. It's wild how many details are in Silent Hill 2 that you can actually, people have written dissertations on it. It's wild. Also, another wild thing, because I guess
we do have
segue into this. Fortnite
and Alan Wake flashback. This is out of there, which technically makes Fortnite canon in the Control universe.
Which is that's very feasible. Which is also pretty bad.
It's an SCP.
It is an SCP. Fortnite is not officially. Fortnite is now based on it's part of the Control universe. It's not officially classified as SCP. So, Jug, everything in Fortnite is now a fucking SCP. I'm already
they're
rolling my
not
fucking
really
eyes.
They're from the Control universe.
But no. If the Bureau would consider it a freaking
an
SCP
anomaly?
or whatever they call it, an anomaly, or I forget what it's called in the world, object of interest.
Yeah. Chug Drug.
Fortnite.
you had a freaking choke there. Saying that word.
Chug Drug would probably be considered an object of power.
Yeah.
But other than that,
it's still stupid. I'm holding an object.
It is very fucking
stupid.
Right, okay,
I mean, it heals you. It's a drink that literally heals you.
Yep, and gives you like an unknown invisible armor.
Like what? Yeah, no, that's an SCP for sure.
Yeah,
it's fucking strange, and like for people to understand, like Fortnite's doing collaboration with Alan Wake, and they're putting the skins from Alan Wake 2 to be put in the game. It's also serving as a recap for anybody who's haven't experienced the franchise ever before, doing the basic story points.
I want to do it. I kind of want to get on and do a little flashback thing. I want to do that.
I just beat Alan Wake, so I don't need that recap, but I also don't want to spend the money just to get Alan Wake's skin in Fortnite.
Another thing
I love Alan Wake, but I'm not that big. I'm not that rabid of a fan.
We have a game that actually I know it came out, but it's like crazy how little I've heard about it. Is Hellboy Web of Weird?
Yep, it came out literally 3 days ago.
Came out 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh wow. To apparently middling success, even though its art style is amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. And with Lance Riddick's voice actor.
It's got Lance Riddick. May he rest in peace.
Yep.
I love the art and the music of it. I wonder how the gameplay is, though. Is the thing.
Apparently the gameplay's not bad.
It's like a God of War roguelike.
Yeah, it's a roguelike.
That's the weirdest part. It's that it's a roguelike.
How do they not make a story? Hellboy has some really cool stories.
Yep.
It does have a story, but apparently none of
it doesn't follow. It doesn't follow any of it, though. That's the thing.
Oh wow. Okay. Interesting.
It's like they have side characters. It's just none of the like iconic ones are there.
Mm-hmm. Like there's no Homunculus, there's no Abe, there's no Rasputin, any of them.
Yeah, from what I understand about it, it's like I said, it's middling. It's something that you would. It's weird because I want to pick it up. I really do, but it's probably something you'd get on like a sale.
Yeah,
for sure.
Which is a shame. Like a Hellboy license,
I don't think it's very expensive off rip. Like, how much is it now? Like,
$20, I think. Hold on, let me see on Steam because I have it on my
20,
wish list.
It might actually just be worth it. But
let me see, Hellboy. Because let's see, I was looking at it just the other day. $20, yeah, $20.
Oh yeah, well I guess it's worth it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. It's an indie project. It's a small time game anyway.
I thought it was gonna be like 40 or like 50.
Oh no! We're not talking about. It's not Skull Island scaling price.
Oh well, yeah, but like at the same time, looking at it, you would think it'd be like around like 40, 50. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But for it to be 20, I'm like, that's kind of the price I would have paid for it anyway. So I can't even really say. I mean, you can wait for another sale if you want to, but like 20.
Yeah, $20 is not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Really asking for much, so I guess it's fine, honestly, for what it is.
Well, mostly positive reviews at the moment, at least on Steam so far. Stream Arcade. So the reason why the art style looks familiar, and the reason why I was actually kind of surprised because the previous game is West of the Dead. Ironically enough, was the original voice of Hellboy, Ron Perlman.
Really?
That's actually
Yeah, Unluck Dead has Ron Perlman as the narrator in the game as the main character, and they decided to go with Lance Reddick for Hellboy himself. Like,
I feel like
you had Ron Perlman.
I feel like they did that on purpose, though. They were like
probably like.
So two on the
like they wanted to get Lance Reddick to go for they didn't bother asking Ron this time. But like, that's
topic, but this cat has a massive tummy.
He's so full.
little Billy.
Just poking it.
All right. What's another
Bro,
one?
we gotta talk about alien hominid invasions. Like an alien hominid game.
Full co-op alien hominid game. I haven't played that in years.
4-player co-op alien hominid.
Oh man, it's gonna be great. I haven't played alien hominid in years.
Lovely.
I want to play this, but we still haven't finised.
Castmasters, yeah.
Bro, he who shall not be named, motherfucker.
At least we got Devon back.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. He used to be on the podcast.
Oh my goodness, little meow. Sorry.
Oh.
So cute.
It is.
All right. What's another one we're gonna mention? This will probably be the last one.
Custom Mech Wars.
Yeah, you know what? I was
fun.
Which one?
Stupid.
Custom Mech Wars.
Ah, yes.
Custom Mech Wars.
It's a full
the trailer
8-minute
reminds me of.
It's a full 8-minute long trailer of creativity. Is all I can say.
The trailer reminds me of something from Gintama. It reminds me of something from Gintama. Just how they would narrate and show this thing. The whole fucking cardboard cutouts of the girls and everything too, because they did that. They literally did that one time on an episode too.
So for people who are listening, Custom Wars second trailer, Custom Mech Wars is literally a mech fighting video game with a lot of customization abilities. And I do mean by a lot because one of the biggest points that the trailer shows in this one is anime girl heads, trains, tits. It's a lot.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
There's
right.
We're there. Yeah,
they're together online.
Oh yeah. No, the game looks fun. It's very creative.
What the fuck am I looking at? What the?
One of them I just saw.
What the fuck?
Like,
is it the one at minute 6:31? Or is he looking at the fucking archangel from heaven? That thing looks like a biblically accurate angel.
I'm gonna be honest. One of the ones I was looking at was at 220. Where is it? I think it's 220, 230. 230 for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, 231.
This game looks wacky as fuck. It's giving me Earth Defense Force vibes.
Yeah, it's really going for it.
It's definitely more custom friendly
than I want to buy it.
No, but it's like the wackiness of Earth. You know what I mean?
It's very wacky because it's insane. Look, anime girl on a spider leg mech with Jesus Christ bunny ears.
Earth Defense Force gets kind of stupid.
Armored Core 6 crawled so they custom mech.
And this is stupid. Off the cuff. This is stupid right off the cuff. I mean, hey, Amani, this so you played a serious mech game with Armored Core. Now here's this.
That's true. That's true.
Because there's no way in hell this is serious. Yeah.
That's.
I also should probably mention this one too because this is also on here. So this is at the very top, but Duet Night Abyss.
It looks fun.
This trailer looks crazy. There's obviously gameplay in here, but at the same time, I'm looking at it being like, bro, what?
It's a third-person action-adventure game in a fantasy world, and I thought the art style reminded me a lot of Code Vein for a second. Like, is this Bandai Namco? No, it's not Bandai Namco.
It did. I thought the same thing.
Yeah. It looked really similar to fucking Code Vein. Like, what the fuck?
It's weird to see it be a third-person shooter because not many anime games just straight up become third-person.
It's a third-person shooter, yeah. To be also fair, not many anime
as a genre that just doesn't really get turned into anime.
I mean, yeah, no, like a lot of anime games, like for example, like not that, like in the shooter genre in general, from third-person even first-person, are barely ever touched.
This game looks like if
I feel like first-person anime is weird.
This game gives me
first-person anime would be weird, but I don't think it's been done yet. So, yo, indie developers, here you go.
I know, right? Do an anime game that's first person, I guess.
Now, the only problem is that it's a gacha for my memory.
What?
So. I'm pretty sure it's a gacha.
It's a gacha. It looks like it.
Okay, I was going to say something, but this gives me Genshin vibes. This is what I was thinking the whole
time. No, it's coming out on PC and mobile. That alone will give you the idea.
Yeah, so it's a bloody gacha. So
I was looking at it and being like, yo, they're switching through characters.
There's too many anime girls.
Yeah.
There's too many anime girls.
We have no idea how many guns or weapons in this.
girls.
We have no idea how many guns or weapons in this game, so that we also have that to contend
oh, this
too.
would be a really cool squad anime game, right? Like, so it's
Like,
not like a
it's
single player, like squad based, swap between characters anime game.
Yeah.
And then it just kept going. And I'm like, this
too.
roster is too big. This is clearly a gacha game, yo.
Yeah, I originally thought there were 4, and they kept going.
They just kept going.
I was
They
like,
really
yo,
fucking kept going.
Wait a second.
It's a gacha. Is it gonna be a fun gacha? Possibly. They're going for the full third-person action-adventure angle with this one. Like, this could be fun. We can still probably do a squad thing, but like, my god, this is gonna be hella time sinking for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you think Genshin is bad, this might be worse.
Gameplay wise, it looks good though.
Oh, like gameplay-wise, looks fun.
What's
Yeah,
in
let's
it.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that's gonna do it for us this time, guys.
Do you want to meow?
So,
Do you want to meow and say goodbye to everybody? Do you want to meow?
not this. Nah, he's good.
I'll put him in front of the mic.
We'll see if he's good. Oh no.
Oh, there it is.
Ah! Ah!
There you go.
Aw.
Yes.
Woo! But
That's it. It's how you get.
as always, guys, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being here. Thank you, my co-host, for being here with me on this one. As always, guys, you can always hit us up at paperplayaction@gmail.com if you want to, do your thing and send us questions or ask us about stuff. We are still selling patches, as well as probably some other things. Just let us know. Just hit us up. Right now, we're just going through orders. So again, hit us up on Paper by Action and let us know. We'll get something sent out to you guys. I have to put up the pictures for those on Twitter or something like that. Besides that, and if you want to see the pictures, funny other plug, you can go to our Twitter or Threads because I'll be posting things on both of those.
I need to send you pictures of Rainbow Tan to post on our Twitter.
Yes, that is going to be at paper_action for both Thread and Twitter. So you can always do that, as well as in the description below. You can, if you want to, give us a little tip, things like that. So a little something to say that you guys like, or you can follow us on Patreon, one of the two. It's always there. Trying to think of what else I gotta say before this, but that's about it.
Drink
so,
water.
What's the name?
Drink water for sure. But
Drink
the
water.
other thing-
Yes.
The other plug that we have to make is you can join us tomorrow and probably on most Sundays from now on because I'm going to try to do this more often. You can join us for Spider-Man 2. Going to be playing some of that.
Yes.
Getting through from the beginning. So you can join me and Aaron and anybody else that wants to pop in at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm going to be drinking coffee, bro. It'll be 9 a.m. for me. It'll be early.
I'm going to be drinking. Don't worry, I'm going to be drinking coffee too. I'm probably not going to be up for very long.
I'm gonna be at work.
I wouldn't have been up for that long. So you can join us for some coffee and gaming for your Paper Play Action. By all means, hop in. We're gonna be having a good time playing some Spider-Man 2. And besides that, I think that's about it. So, yeah. Oh, and I guess last thing is, we're about to switch over to the questions, Squishy's quiz corner. So, enjoy that as one of the other questions come through. We still need to record.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun. We gotta record round 2. Yeah, round 2. But see you all next time. Peace.
See y'all.
Bye. Be safe.
So Toho's releasing a new Godzilla movie.
Ooh.
And in honor of that, can you tell me when Godzilla Jr. first appeared? And which
Oh my god!
Don't worry, I'm giving
Where's
you
Zach?
options.
Where is fucking Zach?
Oh, okay.
I'm giving you
I'm gonna
options.
confidently say a random.
Do we get like an era?
Era or
You're
year?
gonna give us.
No, he's
I'm
giving us
just
options.
going to give you 4 options that
Okay.
I mixed in.
Okay.
And I know there's like different variations of Godzilla Jr., so the picture I'm
Do
about
you mean
to
like
send
the
in
live
chat
action?
is the little chubby looking guy. I'm
Oh,
gonna send.
yeah, okay, Yeah, Son of Godzilla.
This guy in the chat. He has the big eyes, little baby looking.
Oh, looks like a guy I know. Looks like my
It's your
freaking
choice.
Bro,
So
you know what's crazy?
What?
I'm gonna let you say your options, but I think I know what it is based off that picture.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The air design gives
But-
it the year.
I'll listen to the options because just in case it helps me out.
It's not years. It's movies.
A movie.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, it's the
Oh,
movie. It's the movie.
Oh, okay.
So Mothra versus Godzilla. All monsters attack. Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2. Amani, what is your choice?
Is it that specific one? That's the one you were talking about.
Yeah, this is
The little chunky
he's saying
fucker?
this is his
the
first
little
appearance.
chubby version
Comes
of
from this
Godzilla.
movie, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because there's
okay.
like another Son of Godzilla or something, but
Yeah, because there's another one I
There's
saw
really
that's a
called
spiky
Son of
looking
Godzilla.
bastard.
Yeah.
Son of
But this
So
one's
that
Godzilla.
one
Junior.
doesn't count.
Okay.
This is from Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2.
okay.
I fear it.
Pele, what do you think?
Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. I'm confident.
That
Iron?
I'm gonna say Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. I don't think this is Mechagodzilla 2. I'm gonna say Godzilla versus Space Godzilla.
All right. Javi?
I'm gonna say Mothra because I have no clue and don't know what he has. So I'm gonna go for an off pick.
Leon?
That's fair.
Godzilla
I'm not 100%
versus
certain.
Godzilla 2.
Okay. So, Amani, Pele, and Leon got that right. It is Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2.
Yeah,
This little dude shows up?
couldn't have
Okay.
been Space Godzilla because of the
Okay.
Heisei era. They got more serious. This is too cartoony to be Heisei.
I was
He
digging
looked
deep in
a
my
little
notes. I
silly.
could have sworn I remember seeing like a trailer or a fucking Watch Mojo countdown.
Oh,
show.
I do imagine this little guy in the Watch Mojo.
Yeah.
Like,
The Watch Mojo thing, yeah. The cutest or weirdest thing of Godzilla's that ever had to
Not
feel
really, I think it was like Godzilla movie countdown, like which one's the best of the classics, some of that variety.
like the
then there's this-
Toho era classics.
I
the
guess.
other
And I was
Son
like,
of
oh, look,
Godzilla
this
is
one's
so
cool.
ugly.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that one. That was awful.
Wait, no, it is. It is. Wait, no, it is. It is Godzilla versus Space Godzilla.
No, that's
No, wait, that
that's
one?
the ugly one. I think
That's the
what
ugly
he
one.
shows.
No, I'm on Gojipedia, like the official Godzilla thing, right? Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2 is this ugly looking fucking thing. Hold on, I'm gonna copy and
Is it?
send it. Yeah, look, hold on. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2 is this ugly ass fucking thing. Not the one you have, this thing. That's Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2. Space Godzilla versus Space Godzilla is that little fat bastard. His name is Little Godzilla.
Is it the
Little
little
Godzilla.
chubby one?
Little Godzilla.
Yeah.
The little chubby
I'm
one
not-
is indeed from that second one. So the one you picked, Squishy, that's from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. But the first appearance of Godzilla Jr. was in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2.
Okay.
Wait, no,
I know, but
was saying
we're
Junior.
not, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the little chubby bastard. The little chubby bastard is from Godzilla versus Space Godzilla.
Yeah. Well, if you're going by semantics by Junior, the first time was dubbed Godzilla Jr. was in Godzilla vs. Destroyer.
Not
This
I
is
don't
a
know.
weird one.
So
controversial.
are we going by
I
question.
think I should
First
get
up-
the point.
Yeah.
First appearance.
No, but like I'm looking at the. Hold on, I'm gonna pop up my stream real quick.
Wait, but like Destroyer is like the last one, right?
It's the last
like
one, but
he showed
the
up?
official name of Godzilla Jr. was given in that movie.
Ah,
I think I'm gonna just give Aaron a point for
I
at
mean,
least guessing
I don't know.
when one of the babies came up.
Because like if you look
'Cause
here,
it is like a lot of babies.
actually.
Actually.
Free to my source.
Yeah.
So like
The baby Godzilla, from Mechagodzilla.
Baby Godzilla and Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2 is this fucker.
Mhm.
This weird spiky looking fucker.
The cute one goes to
And then Godzilla versus
Space
Space Godzilla. It's little
Godzilla.
Godzilla. It's the little chunky little
Then we
bastard.
go to Godzilla Jr. It's Godzilla versus
And
Destroyer.
then Godzilla Jr. versus Destroyer. It's Godzilla,
That's just Godzilla.
Jr.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just Godzilla.
But it's called
Well, Godzilla
Jr.
Jr. is literally just
Oh, I know, but like
Godzilla.
right there, he just looks like Godzilla.
That's why it's a bit of a weird question because like the pictures were
Yeah.
wrong and the name was technically wrong as well. But we're doing the
True.
first appearance. It's Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just give points to Aaron as well.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Technicalities.
Look at the little chubby bastard.
Cute.
That dude is on some fucking protein if he's that big.
He's just fat. He ate a lot.
I mean, Godzilla's always been thick.
He's a thick boy.
He's a chunky boy.
Don't
make
fucking
don't make fun of him because of his weight.
Little Godzilla.
Don't fat shame little Godzilla.
Ritoru Gojira.